Well, this is me saying hello. I'm sorry that I disappeared again. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a world tour of all of my previous hardcore worlds. This one right here is my current one, the world it died by. And then these are my past 3 seasons. I had another world, but I think I deleted it out of frustration because I pretty much sped run. I did a speed run of like killing the dragon and stuff, got an elytra and everything, and then when I went to start building, I was just like, I don't wanna do this. This feels lame. So this is my very first hardcore world where I survived more than 100 days. As you can see, I'm on day 982. Had a few I had a few data packs included in this. No mods or anything, just data packs, which was kind of fun, and it was definitely cool to learn about. So we'll start off. At first, I just had the house. I had this whole downstairs area and this area right here. This upstairs area was a more recent feature that I never got to do anything with, but that's okay. And then this wonderful chest monster and shulker monster right here. Yeah, this was annoying to deal with because I went to go like organize it and then I just kept getting distracted and not organizing it, and yeah. This little zombie right here, this is a memo, not a memo. It's a contribution to Philza in a way. So why not? Of course, as you can tell, this is a chicken farm. This is my wonderful planning board. A lot of this I don't think I got to. Oh, and also, the way that this world ended, this was the world where I got killed fighting the 20 Ender Dragons. The last one that I was on killed me. But that's okay. Have the whatchamacallit right here. Shulker Farm. Whenever this first came out, I was like, I gotta build this. This thing is phenomenal. I have so many shulker shells, it's like insane. So let's see, can I do control? Nope. I don't have any. So we're just gonna do this because it's a little bit faster. I don't remember where exactly it is. Okay. So over here I had a very basic raid farm, like very basic, the most basic you can get, just a hole, some stuff. I would have a lot of zombies fall down here because they were attracted to the villager, which is kind of interesting to me. Like, just a simple glass box can attract so much stuff. And then the pillager tower was over here, so it made it nice and easy to get totems whenever I needed them. It was definitely useful because I popped a lot of totems and that looks really cool. What is this? It's my chef. Whoa, this is neat. Okay, but this was my mob farm. As you can see, I was not the greatest builder because this is very bland, but there we go. We'll just do some night vision too. It was very bland, but this was very, very efficient. It was also a good glow squid farm in a sense because like all these chests are full of pretty much everything that I needed. Had a lot of bounce, as you can see, but This is the outside view of the house. My lovely crop farm that didn't have much progress, but that's okay. I had some sea turtles, some axolotls. This right here is an iron farm. This also worked really well. Come down here, just geode, and then this right here is iron. Pretty much room for the iron. I emptied it out quite frequently, and then had like a mini bone meal farm over here, because who needs this many poppies, like ever? So over here, sugarcane farm. I really liked the building for it. I thought it was pretty nice. As you can see, the flying machine is broken. I probably logged out when it was being used or something, but that's okay. Over here, this is where I trapped a mending villager and an unbreaking villager, I believe. Just made them a little hut out in the desert before I moved them into that little downstairs area. This was... I was gonna make this into like a really cool village and like tear down their buildings and everything, but I got lazy with it and decided not to, so it would have been cool. And that's pretty much everything that's over here. Now we shall go and... Oh wait, I do have, as y'all can hear, the bumblebees. I have myself a little mini bee farm down here. And oh gosh, there's a lot more than I remember. Okay. I remember during one, I believe it was 1.18, that there was like this glitch that would kill all the bees, and it was so annoying. But as you can see here, we have our shulker shindig, and then over here is our gold farm. This was such a good gold farm. Like, it ran so well. I got so much gold from it. Only issue is I guess I had to come all the way over here to get it, but I wanted to make something cool out of this as well, but sadly passed away. So all the rotten flesh would pretty much go in there, and then all the gold would come into these chests right here, flow in, and it'd be great. And it was funny because if you hit one of them with an arrow, like, you could come back to a lot of XP as well. It was pretty neat. Let's go back this way. I'm gonna try and make this quick because I do want to get back to the other world and start getting back to actually finishing things, playing again, because I've just been so busy. It's been kind of annoying, but that's okay. My sad excuse for gold farm was over here for a bartering farm. And then last but not least for this world, the main project. So let's go. So this took hours upon hours. So basically what I wanted was, I was making a giant cross base, and you know, I think that it turned out quite well in a sense, aside from the fact that it was such a pain to do. This was my first like kind of terraforming build that I've ever done. So like there's a lot of things that like I could improve upon. Granted, I still don't really know what or how to improve upon it, but I think it's pretty neat. And then down here, turning this all to moss was so nice because it was also just kind of fun in a sense. Why do y'all have potion effects? Well, this was also a partial slime farm. Oh, that was a slime head. I thought it was a baby slime. Oh well. But and then we have over here. Also, this may look like it is really efficient and everything, but gosh, this is not at all. Why is there a button there? Like it. This was a nice farm. Like it was a good idea, but oh my gosh, don't build a super smelter like this, because it is not worth it. But basically I had all this, and the bamboo would come through here. It would go through. There's a mine cart. I don't know where the mine cart went. I probably destroyed it at some point, but pretty much bamboo would go through and it would fill all the furnaces and everything. Put the items through up here, and it had minecart going up top, and yeah. But this took me a while to build, and I'm not proud of it, but I'm also proud of it. Oh, there must be a mod that makes it so that friendly stuff has the stuff. This was my first little candle thing. I thought this was cool. This was supposed to be a copper farm. As you can see, I got 1 copper. I just wanted to play my hand at it because I didn't want to destroy this mob spawner that was here, but I probably should have in the end. That's okay. And then this is what I'm pretty proud of too. So we have our villager breeder right here. They would go down into a little hole, go through this little water tunnel, and then come up here. Do all entities just disappear? Oh, they do. Okay. Come up through here, and I would use them. I would get a boat, which is very inefficient, let me tell you. Come on up here, through this tunnel. And drop down here, get converted into, I forgot that I gave him netherite armor. Get converted into a zombie villager. They would come about right here, get healed, and then they would go to their designated workspace. I have 1 of every book, and then I was gonna have, so farmers, just pretty much any kind of farmer that I needed, pretty much. This was going to be for clerics, I believe. Over here, this was going to be for stone cutters, or for masons. This was going to be for shepherds. Don't remember. But let's see. And then, yeah, this was what I was working on before. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm bored. Let's go do the Ender Dragon thing. And yeah, I was genuinely contemplating like just keeping this world and just continue playing on it, but it didn't feel the same, and I felt like I was cheating, so I went with deleting it. So here, let's go over here. I don't know if this is the proper design that I had. Oh, this was my first attempt at doing, oh gosh, they're loud. First attempt at doing what I meant to do on my current world. Kind of failed at miserably. Basically be able to just drop them down. This one looked really ugly. On my other world it looks a little bit better, but same function. Also not as, doesn't look as cool, but that's okay. Which tower was it? Yeah, so if I ever needed obsidian, I would pretty much just dig straight down into a pillar, and like, I think it's the F3T or something that like lets you reload your thing, and like if you're holding the button down, it'll like continue doing it automatically. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. As you can see, I was almost done. Actually, I did come back and I killed the Ender Dragon because I was mad. So I technically have all the portals. But what happened was I was flying with the Elytra. I flew straight into him. He killed me, but I had a totem, and he slammed me into a pillar, and that killed me. And yeah, that is my first hardcore world. Let's see, where do I spawn? Oh, well, we're gonna stay here now. All right. So next we have Hardcore Season 2. Now this one, I technically haven't died in it. Or not technically, I haven't died in this world. I honestly just got really bored of it because I didn't make a base. This is a... I just tried to fly. This is a mushroom island, and yeah, I wanted to make like an industrial type thing, and like just... why not? Wanted to start off having like all the resources that I could and everything, and then where's my rockets? I got really bored because I made a storage area for all the farms, and it started lagging. Like basically, it didn't work out how I wanted it to, and it started lagging really badly. But so I was like, screw it. I want to make another world. This is the first world where I've had an enchanted golden apple too, though. So I'm not going to delete this world, but I don't necessarily want to play on it anymore. But this farm, this is my baby. This thing is phenomenal. You get so much stuff out of here. But technically now it is a lost cause. If I wanted to actually play on this again, I could, but it just doesn't feel the same. So these are all the farms that I had. I had just basic starter farms, and then I had the automatic villager farm for carrots, potatoes, wheat, beets, root, and then a sheep farm. Always gotta have a sheep farm. Sheep farms are phenomenal. This was my second rendition of a auto smelter. I like this one a little bit better, but there's still some flaws with it. Getting better at them. Cactus farm, because why not? This was the cobblestone generator. This thing is also insane. If you ever need cobblestone, just oof, it's great. Especially if you don't want to mine. Iron farm. This thing is also, I was really proud of this one. It's the same design as the previous one in the other world, but just up in the sky. So I didn't have to do any like extra spawn proofing. Tree farm. This thing is amazing as well. Like all these farms I watched tutorials for because I am not a redstone genius. Hi, bud. This is the bone meal farm that I was supposed to have, or that it's supposed to work like 10 times better than it does on my current world, but that's okay. This farm breaks a lot, so I don't really care for it. This farm, as you can tell, I did it myself. It is very ugly. It's not that great, but I have 8 dripstone. I also like disconnected the storage to it, so. Another wart farm, or another tree farm. This thing is also amazing. I love building with the nylon, or the crimson. No, nylon. I think it's nylon. A absurdly overpowered pumpkin and melon farm that is you don't need this much. I can't even trade that much, but that's okay. And of course, a mini bee farm. I love my bee farms too. So going down here, missed that. We have my poor excuse of enchantment setup, skeleton spawner, and then the storage. As you can see, the frames they're just kind of tanking right now. So I will not be doing this again. This also took a lot of time, and I tried doing a thing where, why are there so many pizzas? Pretty much I tried doing it so that, words are hard. Basically, I could have like a crap ton of storage for everything, but I learned that chests technically count as entities, so probably would have been better to do barrels or something. But that's okay. We live and we learn. Maybe. So, oh wait, I did forget two things. So, actually I forgot more than two things. Okay, this one. And of course it's raining. Also, all the beacons cover the entire island for Haste 2. I was gonna do a thing where like I dug out the whole island, like underneath the island, and it was gonna be cool, but then I was like, that's gonna take a really long time. So I like started on it. That was part of the storage thing, was starting that, and yeah, it just took so long, but the lag just got to me. I was like, okay. Slime farm, as you can see, I only did it going down to just barely going to deep slate. This farm is amazing anyways, so like I didn't need to go much deeper. And then we have our basic guardian farm. This thing is also so good. By the way, I got most of these farms from Shulkercraft, so if you ever need them, I guess I could just Shulkercraft has amazing farms. They give credit to the people who do the actual farms, and then they just do the tutorials for the most part. Very highly suggested. So, I trapped the phantom in here, and a frog, apparently. And the slime. It's fantastic. And then the Ocean Monument Farm, or Guardian Farm. Up here is our gold farm. This was also really dumb. I didn't need this much storage, but I mean, actually, it does go up quite a bit. So there's that. This was a XP gold farm. It was terrifying because one time I did go down there and I almost died, but yeah, it's worked really well. And it was also an auto gold guarding farm. That was one of the issues with the farm, though, is that they would be able to go down there. So it had a little mini gold bartering farm on it, but I built a much better one over here. This worked rather well. I got a lot of my obsidian blackstone from it. That was not fun to build, especially like just up in the sky. This is frog farm, froglet farm. All these little cuties over here, and magma cream. I forget about that. What was this? This leads to. You know what? I don't need to show that. That's also like a basic totem farm, or pillager raid farm. There we go. That's the word. this is my spawn. I had built absolutely nothing here, pretty much, except for the shulker farm. This one didn't work as well because the shulker kept disappearing, so I was just like, nah. What? I don't really need it. And I missed. Ran out. Let's see. Yes, okay. So this way, I have my, as you can see up in the top right corner, this is the Wither Skeleton Skull Farm. Oh, we're underneath here. I highly suggest that you make one of these as well. I'm not going to go down there because I quite frankly don't want to, but I'm surprised that it's not just showing on the map the, what should we call it? I can't think of words right now. Now the top of the nether roof. Okay. So this, I'm gonna go to the engine here. Come around every now and again. That's my elytra. Elytra's good. So this was my Enderman farm for this world. I forgot. So I encased it in water. I had a little switch here, so it looked a little bit better, but still not that great. Yeah, kind of proud of some of the builds in here. Some of them look a little bit nicer. Like brown mushroom stems, never thought I'd ever use them, but yeah, I really like this world, but I just got bored. As you can see, the painful process of trying to get the shulker into the portal. Never want to do that ever again. So, alright, and then lastly, one more thing that I'd like to show. It's going to be, I was going to make a town. It is quite a ways away. Also, this portal over here, 90% sure that is just to Ancient City. But there's nothing actually there, so. Yeah, I have Swift Sneak. I'm pretty good. I ran away from the warden like a little girl, but. Alright. Here. I was excited for this. Oh, I used to have a moss tree farm too, but I tore it down because I unloaded the chunks and it broke, so I was a little sad. But during the Halloween event, I got some of these guys. I was pretty happy with that. I got a stray too. That was pretty cool. But I was gonna start making this was gonna be like a villager trading center. Outpost type thing, gonna like build a little kingdom, but oh well. Here, my little outpost house. Had a nice little farm area. Some minerals scattered around, and then this right here, as you can suspect, giant ice farm. And that is it for this world. I love the snow, but I also dislike the snow. Highlights are ready. Alright. And then, y'all have seen this one, maybe. This was my first season, or not first season, this was my first playlist of starting YouTube. In a sense of like the world. So pretty much everything that you see right now is what I had. That's it. I don't even know how I died. I don't remember. but I like this house. I think that this was a nice little house. Get rid of that, but yep, and that was it. So, I hope that y'all enjoyed. I hope that y'all enjoyed seeing what my previous worlds were, and I hope that y'all are enjoying the series that's going on right now. As you can see, I still haven't finished this witch farm design. It's been pretty much a month, and that's just how busy I've been. I plan to finish it soon. I plan to get it all done. I don't know if I'm going to make another video on it or if I'm just going to finish it. It's probably what I'm going to do. I'm just going to finish it, because I don't want to have to bother and y'all see the same thing over and over again. So, oh, don't explode. So, I hope that y'all have a wonderful day and that y'all have enjoyed. And I'll start getting videos out, hopefully a lot faster. So, hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.